Good afternoon, ladies and gents, and welcome to the Shaman channel. Today I have had a trip to Lidl and I have been mostly shopping it and managed to pick up a few items that I will show you through. Firstly, I picked up a set of the floor pads. This is a 53-piece set, varying sizes. You've got small circular ones, medium circular ones, and large ones, and also you have a set at the back as well, large rectangular ones. Always need these in the kitchen, putting under chairs as the picture has there, stop it scratching the floor. So first time I've had these ones, we'll see how they are. Yeah, that's all it is really. Also managed to get a set of the bungee cords. Oh, probably before I move on, pads were $1.99, so pleased with them. So saying, a set of these bungee cords, pack of 6, 3 different colours in there. These were the largest ones they had. They do 2 smaller sizes, but I was after the large ones. These have got a plastic on there as the hook's opposed to metal, but it does seem to be fairly solid. Comes with a 3-year warranty. Permissible tensile force, no greater than 70 newtons each, I guess. Sounds like they should be okay. We have 3 different sizes in there. So we've got the, you get 2 which is 60 centimeters, 1 which is 80 centimeters, sorry, 2 which is 80 centimeters also, and 2 which is a meter long, or which are a meter long. So coming handy very well at some point. Also managed to get one of these, just because I don't have one. It's the fire extinguisher. So don't have one of these, for better be safe than sorry. You never know when you may need one. This was $9.99. It's the ABC, which for those of you who know, that's fire, well, solids, liquids and gases, so all in one there, can be used around the house. Good price, I thought. I mean, similar products do go on a place like Amazon for a little bit more, but if I was there, they had it there, I thought, yeah, take one of these, just to keep in the house, never know. So there's that as well. Also picked up some of these. These are the assorted bits, come in these nifty little boxes. These are $1.99 each, which I think is a bit of a bargain personally. This set here is the ceiling washers. We've got 140 pieces in there. So we've got the all in 5s. You've got 14 by 2.5, 16, 18, 19, all in 5s. Then you've got sets of 3 of the 21mm, 22mm, 18mm, 20mm and 22mm. Varying thicknesses on those as well. Always come in handy, these do. Trying to get these before from Amazon, and it's just massive difference in price. So that's the ceiling washers. They're rubber washers. They are. Actually, let's crack it open. Let's have a look at it. Nifty little cases. Always be reused once they run out. So like I say, these are the rubber ones. Really good these are. Varying sizes in there. Yeah, used these before. Not the Parkside ones, but always come in handy. So that's 140 pieces, sorry, for $1.99. Bargain. On the theme, I was after quite a few of these while I was in there. Also picked up the heat shrinking tubes. Again, they have a variety of sizes in there. We've got the colour coded, so varying thickness, thickest to the left, smallest to the right. 450 pieces for $1.99. 13 by 45mm, 10, 4 and 1. 95 the small ones. Really good these are. Electric work around the house. I mean, you do get the Wago boxes, but you can always use these as well. So, yeah. Let's have a look at these. Tighten that one. I know what's going to happen. I'll put a bit of force on it, and it's just going to go everywhere. This is generally what happens to these things. So, broken the ceiling everywhere. Let's have a look. There we go. There we go. Follow instructions inside. And your part numbers, measurements included in there as well. But yeah, perfect little things these are. Really good. So up here as well. And also with these boxes, what I like about these, didn't know this, but you see they've got a little raised edge on there. That sort of corresponds with a inverted edge on there, and they actually stack nicely together. Nice little touch that. The good thing about these, as I use them, storage boxes, screwed mainly for screws. I seem to have screws going everywhere, from flat pack furniture just to buying them from wherever. But yeah, stacked nicely there, dude. Also, a sorted washer set, 350 pieces. Now they, well, I say they, I do have plenty of washers. But what I like about these is these locking ones in there as well, which are these ones, which didn't seem to have, but yeah, bargain. Again, these washers come in handy all manner of things. 350 pieces in there. We have the 50 M4s, 30 M6s, 20 M10s, M10s even, and the locking ones, we have 50 M4s, 30 M6s, and 15 M10s. $199. And the assorted rivet set, 320 pieces of this. I do have a rivet gun, and that just came with standard number of, I think it was the these boxes, the larger set. This has got all different sets. Okay. Shiny. It's like almost a chrome effect on there, whereas the ones I've got are a almost like a matte finish, so you call it nickel, gunmetal finish. I suppose it makes a difference, but yeah, 320 pieces in the box. Now these, always seem to need these, and I always seem to never have them, so this is more of a future-proofing thing. This is be it with a garden hose, washing machine, something like that. These ones are the ones with the butterfly clip on the end. So they're varying sizes. Like I say, the amount of times I've needed some of these as well. Really good. 19 pieces there, so you got 6 of the 7mm, 5 of the 10, 2 19s, 2 16s, 2 21s, and 2 further 19s, varying thicknesses there as well. Very good, very good. And on that theme, this is your traditional ones. The hose clips with the screw on the end, 26 pieces. You get more pieces in there. Sizes are very similar, but it's good to have both varieties, I guess. I suppose these are your traditional ones that I've come across in the times I've needed them. Yeah, what you'd expect, really. Seems to be good quality, decent thickness on there. Doesn't seem to bend. You do get some that really just almost cave in your fingers. But they do seem to be decent. Things like these, I find when I'm looking for them on Amazon or somewhere else, wherever it may be, you either get 1 or 2 for a ridiculously high price, or you need to end up buying like thousands of them, and it's like I'm never going to need them. I had a similar thing with cable ties. I literally needed a couple of large cable ties, and that's all I was ever going to use. And I had to buy like over 100 of them. So yeah, that's more of a preventative thing, as with all these things really. I bought these because the 199 a set, I don't think you can go wrong with them. The fact that they stack up as well, I think's an added bonus. And also, I've got them now if I ever need them. I hate to be in a situation where you need something and just cannot find it, or you haven't got it and you've got to rush out somewhere to get something and you end up paying over the odds for what you actually needed. So yeah, that's them. And also, I picked up the Ratchet Screwdriver set for £6.99. I do have an electric screwdriver, but never had one of these and just thought, well, for £6.99 while I was there. Been in a situation before where I've oohed and ahed about something, and then later thought, you know what, I could do with that, or I should go and get that. And you know what it's like in Parkside, or Aldi, Lidl even, sorry. Even Aldi is the same. When they get stuff in there, they have it there, but you try and get it a bit later, and it's gone. It literally is, once it's gone, it's gone. You ain't getting it again. So this was like, yeah, it's there. I love it. I like this Parkside, the way they've done that. It's really nice. Slightly raised on there, quite tactile. It is shiny plastic, and that will scratch up over the years, but hey, before I crack it up, let's have a look what we get. So it's the ratchet, screwdriver and bit set, made up of 115 pieces. You have a variety of the posi drive, flat face, X on there, star shape on there. Yeah, some good stuff in there actually. All come in handy. Let's have a look, what's it like. Held in there, that's held in there nicely, that's not going to fall out. Bits, if they're going reasonably enough. They're not magnetic, but I suppose you wouldn't expect them to be. So the ratchet set, there we go, has to tighten. And again, the Parkside tools is not something I've used a lot of. I have used the Work Zone Aldi stuff, which I've never had a problem with. The Parkside stuff is something I've not really come across, to be fair, and it's like the more and more I'm seeing them, the more and more I'm liking them. I mean, that's a good solid tool, that is. I mean, there's, you know, the black rubber on there feels good in the hand. It's not going to slip. Yeah, so that's tightens, loosens. I think, yeah, in the middle. So you've got 3 clicks here. You've got there, little click. So that is to tighten. Second one is to lock it off, so it's just like a normal screwdriver. Third one is then to loosen. The bits, let's have a look at the bits. Ah, that's good. They don't lock into place, but there's the magnetic. That's good. I do have the Aldi screwdriver set. Sorry, the forgetting the name right now. The electric screwdriver, like I said, the Work Zone. I've had that for many years now. Many years. This was a purchase after my old Black & Decker one broke. Came across that. Had that for, like I say, that's got to be pre-pandemic, that has, and I've never had a problem with it. The battery still maintains a good charge on there, so. But the only thing I do find with that is that it's not magnetic. It can be a bit of pain. Certainly on your Allen key things, the amount of times you're doing flat pack furniture and the bit gets left in there, but like I said, the magnetic element on these, yeah, seems decent. You've got the extender there as well. Fits in nicely, that's not going anywhere to get in those awkward places. Very nice. Don't know if that was already worn off or that's something I've done, but not to worry. They'll get used. Yeah, really impressed with that for what it is. And for £6.99, it's got everything in there you could really need for most household jobs. Nicely laid out. You've got all the sizes in there. I'm not sure about yourselves, but once I've used a few of these, see, they spend ages trying to match up the pictures to the actual thing, unless they get mixed up anywhere. But yeah, these things, the screwdriver ones seem to get wearing off with everything else I've got. And if they're strong enough, time will tell if they are strong enough, but it feels nice in the hand, you know. I mean, yeah. Twist it around, lock it into place. Yeah, I can see myself using that. A few bits out there as well, which is good because I've got all the manner of bits floating about around the house, so this will be able to be used with that. Well, I'll say with that once I figure out where it goes. Oh, that locks in there like that. That's got the old ball mechanism in there. Yeah, very nice little set, I think, for what it is. Just use them whenever you need to grab something, a little grab and go. It's more a case of us even using this to thinking about, well, just leave this in the kitchen or something. Largely get rid of all the Mandra screwdrivers and things I've got in there now in the toolbox in the kitchen. So, yeah, and like I say, it is. Feels well made, really well made. Well, there we go. This is my little shop for the day. So, happy with that, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know. All feedback's welcome. And as always, guys, really appreciate it if you could subscribe and like the video. Really help me out. Good stuff. See you. Well, until the next time. See you later, guys.